We don't want this in shop. We don't.
It has been quite busy in the squirrel forest. I'm going to do the Q&A today, and so many of you have asked about Juan. So there's been a lot of questions.
Where did I come from? I think we broke some boundaries with Rue. It was never intentionally wrong.
Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 15. Morning, buddy. Are you in a caching mood today? You're not eating, you're caching.
We don't want this in shop. No, we don't. We don't want this in shop. We don't. Do you want my glove? I don't think you do.
It is quite late today. I think it's already midday. I woke up early. I tried to go back to sleep because I felt super tired and I couldn't. But instead I've had a really slow morning, which has been really nice. Even the forest is quite nice. A lot of snow melted. As you can see, it looks very green. And most of the snow on the trees has now dropped. It got up to 3 Celsius yesterday afternoon and yeah, a lot of snow melted. I think the next few days we will get a bit more snow, but the temperature seems like it's going to go above 0 quite a few times, so whether that new snow sets is another question. It has been quite busy in the squirrel forest. We've had Sylvie, Buddy, Rusty and Star Eye, who is still eating. The amazing thing about the squirrel forest is even if I'm late by 2 hours, the squirrels still show up. I'm going to do the Q&A today, and so many of you have asked about Juan. Juan doesn't like to be on camera, and every time you see him in a video, I've asked before, are you okay to be filmed? But maybe I can convince him today to answer some questions. I'll quickly answer some squirrel questions. How do I recognize the individual squirrels? Sylvie, who used to be Sylvester, sometimes I still call her Sylvester, has a very silver coat and her ear tufts are also almost touching. She is also one of the bigger squirrels, not as big as Buddy, and I think Buddy and Sylvie were mates this year because they stayed very close throughout spring and summer, and I think they are the top squirrels in the squirrel forest. Buddy is one of the larger and darker squirrels, and Buddy of course is the most bold, and he approaches me. He also has very long ear tufts. Oh, Ginger. Hi, Ginger. Rusty is a slender squirrel. He looks very ginger, like a rust kind of color. He is very charismatic because he has very amusing angles that he sometimes moves in. He's very fun to film. Star Eye is a male squirrel who is also very, very dark, darker than Buddy. The main way I can tell him apart is because he has a bad eye. Then next to me is Ginger. She is very chubby, like a young squirrel. She has actually grown so much in the past month. The crazy thing about Ginger is that she is a newborn from this year, but I can tell that she's going to be one of the dominant characters in the forest. Multiple times I have seen her chase birds, and although she's too small to chase the other squirrels, she really does stand her ground until the last minute. Buddy, hi! I still feel quite tired. I think I'll go home now and have some breakfast. I think I'll go home now. When I came back from the squirrel forest, we had lunch. I was feeling so tired that I lay down thinking I was going to have a 20-minute nap, and I ended up sleeping for 2 hours. And I now feel much more energetic than I did this morning, and I'm going to continue this Q&A. A lot of people have asked about Tord. We see him pretty much every day. I saw him today, and he doesn't go to the squirrel forest. The squirrel forest is a 5-minute walk from home, and some of the squirrels in the squirrel forest have shown up here. Buddy and Sylvie never come to the house, and Tord never goes to the forest. I think he thinks that he was born in the house and this is his home base. He has not moved out at all. Have you ever thought about camping overnight in the squirrel forest? That would be so fun. I've never thought about that. Maybe one midsummer evening I could have like a mosquito net and a sleeping bag. What are your best holiday memories as a kid? When I was young, my family, so my parents and my sister, would travel to an area near Blackpool in the UK to stay with my granddad for Christmas. And when we had our large black and tan coonhound, he was terrified of going in the car. So I would actually go on the train from London Paddington all the way to Blackpool with my dog, and then when we got the other one it would be the 3 of us, so I would travel by train. I was maybe 14 or 15, and to travel with the dogs, it was just good fun. And then when we were at my granddad's house during Christmas, we would go for walks every day on the beach because my granddad lives right on the beach, and it was just so nice to see the dogs on these lovely open sandy beaches. That was good fun. But now I really like this new tradition that my family come here for Christmas, and we have a snowy Christmas and it's very cozy. Can you please give us an update on your upcoming travel plans? I am going to Antarctica in February, and I'm actually a co-host, and the whole trip is like a photography expedition, so that's going to be really good. I also have North Iceland planned for wintry Arctic foxes, and I am releasing a new Zambia workshop for next September. If you're interested, I will put the dates in the description of this video with the email if you would like to inquire. Otherwise, I don't have much planned yet. I definitely have several ideas, and I've actually been invited on many trips which I haven't confirmed yet. So it might be a busy year, but I do really want to spend summer and autumn in Sweden again. I'm going to answer some questions now with Juan about...
Why is it making you laugh?
So there's been a lot of questions.
Why is it funny, babe?
So...
Where did I come from?
So I feel like you'll know Juan, but not directly, so I'm going to ask you some questions, and well, the questions have been sent. How long have we been together?
5 years now.
5 years. And where did we meet?
We met in Mexico City.
Yeah, and we were in Mexico for
5 months.
5 months, and then, well, that was it. We just lived together after that. Maybe it was 9 months and we came here, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you from? Where did you grow up?
I'm from Mexico. I was born in Mexico City, and I grew up in a city called San Luis.
After you were 11?
I moved there when I was 10
Okay.
years old.
Yeah.
So
But Mexico City feels more like home.
it does. I spent my childhood in there,
Yeah.
and then my family is still in Mexico City,
Yeah.
so I go there often.
Yeah. And how did you learn English, and how old were you when you learned English?
I learned English since kindergarten, since I was a kid.
Yeah.
My dad, he was an English teacher, so yeah, I always had English in my house.
Yeah. And you also grew up with a lot of like English music.
Yes, especially English with the Beatles.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes.
That's your favourite.
I learned how to speak with them.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
So before coming here, what was your occupation?
I would say my main occupation has been for a long time now having a shop. So having this family business that is a gift shop.
Like gift bags, like paper bags, wrapping.
Wrapping paper.
Yeah.
This shop has been there for 30 years now.
And it's still
And
running.
it's still running right now, so I still manage it from here.
Yeah. Especially during this month, you're super busy with creating labels for the calendars and managing with Lucy, because that does take a lot of time, and also managing your shop in Mexico.
I do manage 2 shops in a way, in a certain way. Physical shop, and I help with yours.
But that's why you're so good with the calendars. You're very good at inventories and like...
Yeah, probably. I think
Yeah.
but I like that. I like that part.
Yeah. And you're good at it.
I think I'm good at it, yeah.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Over the years, who has been your favourite squirrel?
Rue, easy.
Yeah.
I mean,
And how was it being with Rue?
I think Rue... There's an echo.
It's my banjo, yeah.
I think we broke some boundaries with Rue, and we learned from it. It was never intentionally wrong. Like, everything felt natural. And it felt like it was a thing that was needed. I mean, Rue needed to have us. Rue needed someone to play with and to learn how to climb trees, for example. And I remember I also encourage Rue to go around you or around the chair, chase her, because that's what they do. That's how they learn. Like, obviously, Rue wasn't thinking about us as a person or as a
We were
as
just
a human.
playmates or...
We were playmates. Sometimes we became a tree, for example.
Yeah.
Was running around you, and sometimes our hand became a squirrel.
Yeah.
There's a lot to say about
Sorry
Rue.
if it was
No,
uncomfortable.
it's
for
not
you.
comfortable, but it's just, it takes me some time to...
Get talking.
Okay, I'm going to try and do a speed round and answer the remaining questions. Do you miss anything about city life, or are you fully converted to forest living? I definitely still miss city life. Like, I grew up in London. I still like to go into town, browse some stores, go to the bookstore, go to a coffee shop. I miss that, so we still do that quite often when we go to the city in northern Sweden. And then we actually do spend, I would say, a few weeks of the year either in Mexico City or when we visit my family in London, and then I try and see my friends as much as possible.
I want to respond to those questions also.
Okay, well, you can still answer your...
It's just going to be a bit funny if I just go like...
Well, go...
Well, go on then.
Okay, I'm not going to answer this with my own. So you miss going to the city? So miss going to concerts?
I miss going... I mean, in some reason I didn't have many concerts, but I miss... I mean, I used to just travel to Mexico City to go to concerts.
Yeah.
Which is just 5 hours.
Yeah.
And in Mexico it's cheap to go to a concert.
Yeah. And do you miss the cinema?
And I miss the cinema. And also there's lots of concerts in Mexico City. It's not just like... Sometimes there's more concerts in Mexico City than in London. It's not only like the city stuff and the city life and going to a mall and buy and whatever, but it's also culture in many ways.
Yeah. I say though, when we travel, we do give time to experience city life somewhere. For example, we spent a whole week in Cusco.
Yeah.
And that was amazing. I love Cusco. I think it's one of my favourite cities.
It is.
It's just the atmosphere.
Yeah.
The
We went to a
music.
bar. We went to a bar and there was a band playing.
Oh yes, we did.
They were playing a lot of
Oh
Pink
my
Floyd.
god, Pisco Sours.
Pisco Sour.
Yeah, it's just such a great time.
I think we even enjoy going to a bar, or not a club, but a bar.
Yeah, listen to
pub
live
kind of.
music.
Exactly.
Like when we go to, when we're in London, we go to like either blues bars or some jazz or I mean.
We should do that more in
Yeah,
London.
we should. We're going to the city tomorrow, but I don't think there'll be.
There won't be
anything.
much.
No, but we can go to the pub.
Yeah, we can
There
go.
might
Yeah,
be,
yeah. But if we had the chance to go more to Stockholm, I think we could find more stuff.
Well, maybe we can now. We drive. We have the car.
Stockholm, but also Gothenburg. I've heard that it's
Yeah.
and especially like for culture,
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Well, there's that medieval festival I really want to go to. Would you go to?
Yeah,
go
yeah,
with
for
me?
sure. Yeah.
Would you dress up?
Yeah, for sure. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Maybe next year we can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Because
Um,
they have music there and stuff. So what is the car?
so the car is a Volvo XC60.
It's 4-wheel drive. People asked if we use spikes or chains.
No, and it's not used here in Sweden. I've never seen a car with chains in the wheels.
But we have winter tires, so every 6 months the tires have to get changed. Or you change
summer
them.
tire, winter
Yeah.
tires.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, this is great. This is for both of us. How long have you been vegetarian? And are you vegetarian?
I'm vegetarian.
Yeah.
I've been vegetarian for... Well, I used to eat fish just before I met
you're
you.
pescatarian, yeah.
Yes.
But
and
did I force you to not eat meat or?
No, I always wanted to be vegetarian because my mom was vegetarian.
Yeah.
And I always had the values of taking care of animals in my house. So
Yeah. And I had a short period where I was eating meat because it was out of my control, but I went vegetarian 10 years ago, I think.
What's the hardest part of this lifestyle that people don't really see online?
Actually, today is a good example.
yeah.
Today, I did not want to film myself. Like, I go to the squirrel forest every day anyway, but this morning I felt so tired. I didn't want to put the effort in, getting myself ready for camera. I just wanted to go to the forest and have like a really chill day. And I still went and filmed,
And in the end, I had a 2-hour nap, and now I'm energized and fine. But there are some days, and like it can even happen like when I'm on an expedition or or if I'm on safari, where I just don't really have the energy to be like talking. Like I'm happy to just do the photography and just be in my own, but like I'm not like going to be chatting and super excited. So that's something I struggle with. What do you struggle with this?
No. I don't really struggle with it because I enjoy it.
Okay.
And even though I don't do as much as you do, but edit, I enjoy it a lot. It's not the same as being outside shooting.
Oh yeah, it's quite boring, isn't it?
It's I mean, you have the two extremes because you have such a rush chasing wildlife. I mean, not chasing, but just looking for it, finding it. The excitement of seeing it, seeing something amazing, being worried about getting good footage, realizing you got something really cool, and then it's the total opposite, just sitting on your laptop. And then it's the total opposite, just sitting on your laptop.
Especially if you've got so much footage which is very similar.
And then it's very rewarding, and you're just looking for it to have the complete video. Just definitely. Watching and it's a whole cycle.
We didn't mention that, we forgot, but you edit quite a few videos. This year you've edited Ecuador 2. You helped me with sound design recently with an Africa video.
From Africa.
You actually did a really good job. A lot of people commented on the sound, like the footsteps, like the sound of dust.
I think that's the part that I enjoy the most, probably.
Yeah, you enjoy sound
the
design.
Sound.
Maybe.
It became my no. It is because it became my favorite animal, probably.
Really, the
one of my favorite animals.
Wow. Okay. And you're going to edit the Zambia videos, right?
Yes. Right. It's gonna take me months as well. No, not yet.
No. They're going live in January, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna edit Kenya, and you'll edit Zambia.
I always call Buddy Tort.
I do that. They have same energy.
Yeah.
Same confidence. Okay, well, thank you for being a part of this extra part. I will just end the video. So I'm sorry that today I didn't do anything particularly exciting, but I needed a catch up on sleep, and I feel very energized for the rest of Vlogmas. Tomorrow we are going to the city, so we're going to have a cozy, wintry Christmas shopping day. We need to buy some food for my family. We're going to go to some secondhand stores. I think we're going to have a nice pizza. So I now need to edit this and I will see you tomorrow morning in the squirrel forest, and then we will have a little city day. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was interesting, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hi Danny, it's Bree from Michigan. I absolutely love your videos. I love squirrels so much. I sit and watch them on my front porch all the time. They're such interesting creatures, and I can't believe that you get so close to them and the birds. It's so fascinating to see them. I absolutely love the audio clips of other people from around the world. It feels like such a wonderful thing to connect around the holidays, to hear everybody from all over the place. So thank you so much for using your platform so that we can all connect. Nature is just the most amazing place, and I feel it really connects us. So Merry Christmas, everyone.